Well, welcome and good morning. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee. As you followers know who I am. Today, we're going to open up Morning Coffee with a really interesting segment. I have a passion for the arts. I love doodling. Every time I get a sketch pad, I always, have to do my doodling or whatever. I just love it. I think it really helps kind of break the monotony of a lot of things you go through, a lot of stress factors. So today we have Beatrix Luch on from Painting with a Twist. Beatrix, welcome to the show. I'm going to mess up that name.
That's fine.
For you, the viewers out there, they're probably laughing because they know I just brutalized names. So welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell us a little bit, how you got into this business.
Oh, well, I know about this business from my friend pretty much. She used to be my boss, and she opened the studio in Jenkintown, also Painting with a Twist, because this is a franchise. And she told me about it. Back then, I was still working in the corporate job, 9 to 5.
I hear you.
More like 7 to 5 or
Yeah.
7 to 6, pretty much.
You need to add those numbers.
I know, you gotta add that number because it's pretty much the truth what it is. And people already probably know about that. But but then after that, I have my son, and I said like, well, I can't really work like this all the time. I work so hard, but I hardly see my son, and it takes about like an hour a day commute. If you think about it, it's actually not too bad. But I said like, well, you know what? I save up enough money. I'll take my chances because that's what I am. I'm crazy, unfortunately, but people need to be crazy to be alive. That's what I said to
Absolutely.
my customer. And that's just like, okay, let me do this. I mean, I asked her a question. I mean, she's a good mentor of mine too, so I asked her enough question, and like I feel comfortable enough to actually open this business. It's not an easy road, but obviously I have a good support system. My husband, my mom, my mother-in-law, pretty much everybody involved in this thing. So that's how I get into this. And I also love seeing people happy. That's when I heard a lot from her, because before she opened it, she just lost her job, I think. Or probably she just need to think something, change course of life, because we both work from food service, And she's like, okay, let me go to this painting class. She came in not feeling happy. She left 3 hours later, like feeling rejuvenated, feeling happy, and like,
Nice.
you know what? This is something that different. You
Right.
can't give that feeling on day-to-day basis if you work in a corporate business.
No.
So it's like, well, let me do this. So that's how I get into that. So.
And I like you said that, because that's what I guess I was trying to explain,
Yeah.
Everybody doodles, whether they realize it or not, they doodle and they
Yeah.
draw and stuff like that. And you know what? It does make you happy. Like it just kind of, I don't know what it is, it just relieves it. And you don't even have to be drawing anything about what you're unhappy about.
Yeah.
Just drawing is, I don't know. So,
Yeah.
so now like, okay, so you leave the corporate world. I mean,
Yeah.
is there, do you like art?
I mean, I enjoy art. I think given a chance, I would like to be a designer, fashion designer. I used to sketch a lot when I was a kid. Like I had like notepads with clothes and stuff like that. But I don't know why I didn't follow through, and I just let me go to the food because I love to eat too. I mean, food is also art.
Foodie.
I went to cooking school.
Really?
In New York City. 6 months. It's like it's just. But you learn about food too over there. And I was actually working in the pastry department
Okay.
for John George Restaurant Group in New York City. I was there for some time, and I was able to also create the special of the week. So that's also art. Like you have to think about what is it good, how it looks good, how does it taste good. So it's just different type of art. So
Absolutely. And it's funny you say that because I see so many like restaurants, if you go to their web pages or whatever, they just put these like shots of their food or and it's
the rule, right?
right, and it's like sometimes it just makes it like I'm like the shot has to make you hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes they just put it up there, and I just feel like it's such a letdown. Like what I mean? If you're trying to go there, so what type of art you say you're in, that's kind of a art, the food world, which it is for pastries and stuff. But, do you like a specific type of art? Like, I love abstract art, but then I love that art that's kind of the attention to detail, more of like, of people, portraits, stuff like that.
I went to Rome quite a while ago, and I went to the Vatican, and they have the museum, the Vatican Museum, and they have all of this art from the Roman Empire. That's the art that I like. I think it's really interesting how they make something out of a stone, pretty much a big stone, and you can see like this, like the human anatomy, pretty much. I think that I like that kind of art. I mean, that's way back. And then like the more closer one, probably like I think I like Degas. I hope I say it right. I hope I don't bastardize the name.
Sorry, join the club.
Like the ballerina. I think I like that one. Some of Monet's artwork I think is nice, and I think those two that kind of stick in my mind, especially the ballerina.
I mean, I love going over. I used to go to Philly a lot to go to some of the galleries, and I look at some of the most famous art out there, and I say, sometimes I can see like that's absolutely like stunning.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'm like, I don't get it. And then I come across this amateur person in Philly, and like one time I had this picture of it in the gallery, and they took jeans, and they attached the jeans to the canvas, and made it look like a person was in it. It was insane, and I was like, wow. Or then I saw the love statue over in Philly. This young lady did it reverse in 3D. Like, wow. That's just awesome stuff.
Yeah.
So that's, like I said, I guess I love all art. I just, abstract is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Because I like to try to figure out what they're thinking about.
Yeah. Like for me, it's a bit difficult to understand abstract because it really is objective. Art is subjective. That is.
Right.
It's really subjective. So I like something, at least for me. But different people, they take art differently.
Right.
For me, I like something that I can really see that, like, this is the beauty of it. But then again, probably I have a simple mind.
Yeah. You know what? No, but you know what? Like portraits, I find portraits fascinating because it captures someone's look.
Yeah.
What's going on with their day. Like the Mona Lisa. Everybody says the painting itself is not that great.
Yeah.
But what was she sitting there thinking about that day?
Yeah.
Who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes you can grab that with paint.
Yeah.
So listen, we got to take a quick commercial break.
Okay.
But when we come back, I want to get into the nuts and bolts of your business. I want you to walk me through what it's like to come into your place.
Okay.
We're going to be right back after this 90-second commercial. Well, welcome back. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee, and I'm here with my guest, Beatrix Luch.
Yes. You got it.
Woo! I nailed that one. That was unbelievable. I'm so proud of myself. And we were talking about Beatrix, her business, painting with a twist.
Yep.
And, right before the break we were talking, we wanted to get into, actually the nuts and bolts of your business. Tell me how it actually works. I come in the door. Hey, Beatrix, how you doing? What do we do?
Actually, it's internet-based, so pretty much everything is posted online. So we have a calendar that we post for, say for example, the month for March is already pretty much, we have it already posted from February 15th. So all of the calendar for the following month normally will be posted on the 15th of the current month. And people go online, they select whichever painting that they want, click on it, they'll see a bigger picture. It's like, oh, if I want to do it, I don't want to do it. And then if they want to do it, just click reserve and then put the information. So you pay online too, to reserve the seat pretty much. And then after that, that's it. They get email confirmation, saying like your seat is already booked and stuff like that. And just come and bring your own food, your own beverage, any kind of beverage that you want. If it's BYOB for the adult class, and we also have the kids one. So that's normally what we do. We go online, or people call me if they don't feel comfortable booking online. They call me and I help them.
Right. So So, and I don't mean to interrupt you. So let me back up a little. So, you go online and you pick a type of painting that you want to paint.
You pick the painting that you want to paint because it's a calendar, so every day is different.
So there's a calendar up on the screen. I mean, there's a calendar up on the screen, and within that calendar, there's different pictures. There's different
Every
art.
day.
So you actually say, okay, I want to paint this picture. Okay, you book it in the calendar. Okay, now they come in. Now, is paint supplied for them?
Yes, we supply all of the painting supply, the canvas, the apron,
Nice.
the brush, the paint obviously, and also the instructor is going to show you step by step how to do stuff. You know, obviously we're not going to let you like, oh, here you go, this is your canvas and your brush and have fun, you know, because that's the whole point of doing this. This is for people who never done this before, or people who wants to do art but scared to do it. And we have the instructor that's going to show them like, okay, we're going to do this first, we're going to do that after that, you know. So that's pretty much what it is.
So now, do they? I mean, is this sketched on the canvas?
It depends. It really depends. This is the thing. Some paintings really need to be sketched out, you know, like human shape, cat, dog. May I show you something?
Sure, sure.
Okay, so for example, we love paint your pet, obviously. So here you go.
Everybody loves to paint their pet.
Yes. So this is example of paint your pet. So people sign up online, you know, and then after that, I will ask them, please send me your best picture of the cat or your dog. This is the cat, obviously. So after that, we will sketch them. So people not going to be scared like, oh my gosh, blank canvas, I'm going to do this in 3 hours. I have to start from start to finish. You don't have to do that. We build the base for you. So after we do that, so pretty much the progression after that is going to be like this. So you saw the sketch over there. And this is pretty much how it works. So sketch number 1. Number 2 is going to be background.
Okay.
Number 3 is going to be all of the rough detail over here. And number 4 is going to be the detail that give you more life to the animal. You know, you do the shading, you do the texture of the fur and stuff like that. You know, like so far we have cats, dogs, and tarantula, which is weird, but anyway.
Tarantulas.
Tarantula, yes.
Tarantula.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Don't get me wrong. It's really interesting because, you know, every animal is different. And how you make them look lively is also a challenge, especially for people who never done this before.
You know, that's funny you said that because there is a person on Facebook that played a trick on someone and painted a tarantula. And they show you how you can really, through art, bring it to life.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and this is pretty much...
That has to be, that's probably a Great Dane, it looks like.
It is a Great Dane.
Okay.
This is my artist dog. Her name is Daisy. So this is pretty much the end product that you want to achieve, you know. I'm not saying that everybody going to be like this. I'm not saying that it's going to be bad or anything, but you know, for people who have never done this before and then they're able to actually do that, it's amazing. Yeah.
So now the instructor goes around and teaches them how to blend and
yes,
everything,
well,
how to capture some...
Yes and no. Well, it really depends. We will show people step by step, obviously. We will tell them how to blend. The thing with the blending is different people blend differently, right? We'll tell, okay, mix white and yellow. You want to have this kind of color, like light yellow, but different people will have different color yellow because just like your handwriting, nobody have the same handwriting.
Exactly.
So that's what it is. But if they're really having a hard time doing it, the instructor will definitely go down and then, you know, help with the blending. But normally blending is not that difficult. I mean, pretty much we'll say like, if you think it's too light, put more of the darker color. If it's too dark, put the white one. So just pretty much until you like what you see. That's much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Can we see some more of these?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so this is you asked me about the sketching, right? So
That's
this is
really cool. Do we got a good shot of that?
This is one of our most popular painting, Louis Vuitton. People love that. Yeah, and then pretty much what we do is we pretty much pre-sketch everything because we can't expect people to make shoes, like to draw shoes. You come to us to paint, not to draw and paint.
Right.
So that's why we pre-sketch everything. This is just example of some of the stuff that we actually help you with because it's very defined lines, you know. So you come over here, you come to our studio, everything's already pre-sketched, blank canvas with sketch of the shoes and the boots. And that's it. And then you come, you fill it in, and even then, it still takes a long time to actually finish it up.
Well, yeah, I mean, that
Yeah.
just, I mean, a sketch is a sketch. That
Yeah.
you got to get depth, you got to get,
Yeah. So that's also
texture.
details. That's the
Details.
one that actually takes the longest to finish.
Right.
So that's yeah. So this is one of the popular one. People love that one so much. And this is the kids painting.
Ah, is that, what's his name from Shark Tales?
Yeah, I don't remember. You can't say it because it's Disney stuff. So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because
okay,
it's
okay.
but it's towards that.
I know
Like
where
it's
that-
a
yes.
cute looking face. Like
Absolutely,
hey.
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
That's very cool. Now, a child did that?
yeah, we actually sort of kind of help them pre-sketch probably the main thing, but then you
Mhm.
can always like probably the main one over here. But you can add this thing yourself. Wherever you want to put the face or the mouth. This is done by our instructor.
Yeah.
We don't really keep our customers our work of art because obviously they take it home with them.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why. But this
Very
is
cool, very
yeah,
cool.
some of the sample that we have, and then the last one here. I mean, we do adult party obviously too, and the other one that's popular, excuse me, is actually this. Let me see. It is what do I go? Okay, this one I think. I don't know if you can see, but this is the couples painting.
Oh,
So
I get it.
yes,
So you mean the couple, one paints one side? Just hold them up a little so we can get a shot of that.
okay, sorry.
One paints, the male or female paints one side, the
Yeah.
other one paints that side.
Yeah,
So now if they're really not in sync, does that mean their relationship stinks?
you never know. There are some times when like say, okay, let me do this side and let me do the other side, and then they try to make sure that everything like lined the same way.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean it takes a lot of working together.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool because you know what? Like instead we go to the movie again. Like what are you gonna do? You watch movie quiet for 2.5 hours, eating popcorn. This one you actually connect.
Right.
In a different level. Probably
Absolutely.
you're gonna fight towards the end of the day, but hey, that's
You know what? Then you
But
just,
no, I'm
get
just
it, you just go to
joking.
another class.
No, it's sorry, but it's fun though. It really is fun. A lot
So
of people.
Beatrix, tell me how much does something like this cost?
Well,
Approximately.
approximately between 35 to 55.
Okay.
It's a 2 hours class and stuff like that.
It's 2 hours?
2 hours and 3 hours class. That's what we do over here.
Really?
Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting you to say half-hour class.
No, I'm not going to make you do that.
No, I mean, but I thought it was a couple times. So when they decide to do this, they come to finish it.
Yes.
Get it, okay, nice. Okay, you know what? I want to talk about painter's block, because that would, for me, I have to I don't know if I could do a painting in 3 hours, but let's go to a commercial break and we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Okay.
Well, welcome back. I'm Keith Reynolds, and I have painter's block. And I'm here with my guest, Beatrix Luch.
Luch.
Luch,
Oh, you just
Luch.
mispronounced my name.
I just messed it up again. With Painting with a Twist. And, I was just talking before the break about painter's block. Like, I guess you're right. During the break we were talking, because I know when I'm doing projects, I do them, and then I always go back, and maybe it's my OCD, I don't know, and then I always have to kind of tweak them back. So you're saying basically, a lot of these people come to you because, believe it or not, folks, art is therapy. It's therapeutic, it's relaxing, and I'm assuming that's a lot of the repeat customers that you see.
Yeah, and then they come, they have a good time, either they come by themselves or with their family, and then it's the therapy obviously because it helps, but then also sometimes they just want to spend time with their family, which I think also therapy, because all this time of days, I mean, everybody get connected to the internet.
Right.
This is what you do, right? This is what you
Right.
do. But then, like when you go to us and you paint and you connect with people, you connect with your family, you connect with your friend. A lot of people, they do reunion, or they just like 4 of them just come and paint together, have fun. I
Right.
think it's also a therapy,
Yes,
not only an art
absolutely.
itself, but like human relation that is, so that's why.
Well, you know what, and I want to talk to you a little bit about that too, because there's, you said there's adults, so you have like as far as the different people that you serve, you have adults, then you have family.
Yeah.
Okay, where mom, dad, and kids can come.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have just kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Just kids. So we do have that type of thing. So I mean, the kids painting, 6 and up. If the parent want to come and paint, they're more than welcome. They're going to pay separately for the canvas because only one person can paint in one canvas.
Right.
Plus, in a way, I think it's good. So you let your kid actually explore. Instead of you hovering around, make them paint. Why don't you just like let them be themselves, be creative, And after we have the family, obviously, that thing, again, get connected, That's 12 and up, and after that we have the adult BYOB, 18 and up. You can come by yourself. If you're like a teenager, an adult has to be with you. Because obviously it's BYOB and we don't want to have minor without somebody adult being over there, So yeah, I mean that's our type of client.
I love the fact that you're talking about family being together.
Yeah,
you're right. We, people. Let's face it. I mean, in today's society, families don't even sit down and eat dinner all together at one time anymore. Like before, like. When your parents called you or the street lights came on, you knew you had to be in because it was dinner time and everybody, the whole family's sitting down.
Yeah.
We don't even, not even close to that. You know what I mean? So it's good to do family stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Now I do have one other question. Can someone just have something in their mind and they say, I want to get on canvas? Can they call you up and say, I want to paint something?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, so it's got to be, you got to pick it.
Well, this is the thing. Again, they can select whatever painting that they want, but when they get to our studio and it's like, I want to do something different, be my guest.
Right.
We're going to show step by step how to do the selected painting, but I know some customer just did something completely different.
Right.
And then they're happy. They live with that painting and they're happy.
And the reason why I say I want to get back to that therapy thing, I mean, I think about it like, let's face it, who's it? Was it Taylor Swift? She's the one that always sings about her boyfriends when they break up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But people want to express themselves on the canvas as well.
Yeah.
So if they're feeling, happy, they're going to, paint something with energy and, you know what I mean, kind of.
You can change the color scheme because you know what? Colors also reflect what your mood.
Okay.
So you can also do that. And let me backtrack by saying no, but yes and no, to be honest with you. But like people want to come and paint whatever. We don't have that type of class that you just come and then paint whatever. However, if you sign up on something and by the time you get to our studio, you decide to paint something else, be my guest. We have the paint, the brush is over there. You can listen to our instruction or not, whatever you want to do. It's going to hang on your wall. Right. You do what you think is good for you, whatever makes you happy. Pretty much is what it is.
Now, tools. I don't know if you go to this extreme, but you have brushes. Do you have those like the knives or whatever they call them?
No, we don't have that.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know, but that's
like that's really thick acrylic paint, maybe.
Yeah, but we don't really use that.
I kid, because I gotta be honest, as a kid, and for most of you people, I'm 50, so I mean, most of the people that are around my age, you'll remember this gentleman, little old white man with an afro. Hey, that's how I learned, and what gave me, that's what made me really want to paint. Yeah. And I loved him. I loved sometimes, like, he would go with the traditional white canvas.
Yeah.
And then he would mess your world up and go with black.
Yeah.
And then you had to transform that.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was fascinating.
Yeah.
The guy was unbelievable. And anybody that watched Channel 12, at least in the Philadelphia tri-state area, you watched him every day. So Beatrix, tell our listeners out there where they can find you, because I think this is awesome, and I think I'm going to have to come over for maybe a lesson or two.
Please do. You can find us actually in Painting with the Smart Laurel. Our location or address is 127 Arc Road, suite number 18. We are in the ShopRite Shopping Plaza across from Prospector, to make it easy because everybody called me like, where are you located? So across from Prospector in ShopRite Shopping Plaza. And online is paintingwithatwist.com/smartlaurel. And also on Facebook, Painting with a Twist Smart Laurel. That's much where we are. I mean, we are on Twitter, and the other thing is, I forgot the Instagram, you know, but that's the main one. I do post all of stuff online too. So that's for
Okay.
sure. Or give me a call, 619-724-4918.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we do have some pictures before we get off the show. We do have some pictures that we had, we had
Sent to
requested,
you.
sent in. Now, this first picture is the adult class. Okay, and that's when, we're talking about adults. When you say adults, I'm sure you mean anybody over 21.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But majority, I'm assuming. Do you have anybody in the 20 area?
You do.
Do you really?
Yeah, they do. Like,
I'm glad that the young folks are in touch with their,
yeah.
I think when I say adults, I'm thinking someone my age, and we
do
the wife.
have.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the next one is our couples, where we had the two blue
Yeah,
paintings,
blue
which
painting.
I thought was fascinating.
Mhm.
That's your crew. I guess that's one of the classes you guys.
Yeah, we had that about like 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay.
That's Ben Franklin Bridge.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. And then we have the next shot is the family group.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mom, daughter, mom, son, family.
Okay. Now, did they all paint the same thing?
They
Or
do.
They do paint the same
They
thing.
do paint the same thing, but keep in mind, as I said before, everybody's going to be different.
Okay.
You can't even change the color scheme if you want. you
Okay.
know, or give it to somebody.
All right. Cool.
It's a gift.
And then our last one is Philly Sky. What is that?
The Philly Skyscape. You know, like
Oh, okay. Well, that's the painting. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much like what we did. That was actually last Sunday.
Last Sunday, Philly
Yeah.
Sky. Okay.
Philly Sky. Yeah.
Awesome. So, you know what? This is going to wrap up the show. I'd love for you to come back one day
Okay.
in the near future, talk a little bit more, show us some other paintings and stuff like that. We're going to conclude Morning Coffee, and we'll be back with our next guest right after this commercial break.